P from QC allegedly snitched, and 1090J got the paperwork to prove it.
I mean, it's like everybody snitching this year. It's like 2023, the year of the snitches, bro.
No.
The paperwork I got is clear as day. This is 4K paperwork.
I'm gonna ask you about, look, if we gonna talk about everything, your ratting come first.
Yo, we need to start the show.
Yeah, we gotta start the show.
Club Babies, Elevation Nation.
Yes, sir.
P from QC.
Oh man, we got it.
Quality control, if you didn't know what QC stand for.
Big record label.
I mean, they have everybody from Migos,
Lil Baby,
Cardi B. Come on now.
Everybody.
Oh,
Successful, multi-million-dollar, let's say, company.
Is that true? I mean, 1090 Jake.
I read through the report.
Stunna only lasted 7 months in the free world. And with the details of this case being publicly available for over a decade, it's hard to imagine why now in 2023, it's making its way around the internet as if nobody knew. And after this video, there will be little to no room for debate, as we all can now see P snitched on Stunna. The paperwork I got is clear as day. This is 4K paperwork. But it's clear cut in the sense that it's publicly available, anybody can get it, and he clearly fucking told.
I was looking at the paperwork because 1090 Jake, you know, and there's a lot of hate coming at his way of being Caucasian and everything, which is whatever, but it's like...
I kind of agree and disagree because he's only putting out the black or like culture, like, not hateful. Really... Oh, yeah, everybody that he's putting paperwork on is black, so I agree.
Perpetuating drama.
Yeah, in the black culture.
That's the best way to say it.
In the black culture.
In the black community.
Yeah.
Perpetuating drama. You know, and that's nothing. That's something not to do, of course. Now, you know, we engage a little bit of salacious stuff sometimes. Yeah. But you got to balance it out. You can't just be hating all the time, bro. Like, and that's why people are upset. But he had the proof. And this is the other thing, you know, on the flip side of the coin here is this man don't talk about things where he doesn't have proof, which is like, ugh.
But is that really snitching if you pee?
Listen, he chased the nigga through the Lenox Mall for 3 minutes with the pistol. What you mean, nigga? You can't say Peter only witness. Listen, the work says that the nigga hid behind the counter 2 stores, right? When he first came into the mall, the man ran around and ran through stores with the burner out, looking for the man for 2 or 3 minutes before law enforcement grabbed him.
How do you think they seen all of that, Wack, from the camera?
On camera. Right. You don't need, they got the nigga running to the car.
I don't know how y'all listen.
Hold on, bro. They got the paperwork, has the nigga, they got the nigga CP in the parking lot. He go to his car, he grab his burner, P take off on foot. All this is in the work. They got him going to the car, grabbing his burner. P takes off on foot into the Lenox Mall.
So your conclusion is he ain't right.
Because if you listen to the story, right?
Yeah.
The dude shot his friend. He killed his friend.
Yeah. This is like Troy.
He confronted the dude in a mall or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the dude went to his car, got his gun, and chased P all around the freaking mall. So therefore, there was witnesses everywhere. Bro,
so you need Paul Blart, the mall cop, save the day.
Yeah, man.
You need some. So, where's the security in the malls these days, huh?
Security.
Where they at?
I want you to know who you talking to too. Top flight motherfucking security. Wait a minute, Day-Day, you can't talk to these old ass ladies like that.
The funny thing behind this whole thing is how Wack100 react with.
Oh my God.
With 1090J.
That was a scolding.
I want to talk about your rat, nigga. Fuck, I want to talk about.
So what?
I see you as a motherfucking modern day Klansman that's trying to tear down black people. Our business ain't your business. But let's talk about it. Let's show. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, boy. Boy, now you the fucking boy. It's been reversed. So I'm gonna ask you about. Look, if we gonna talk about everything, your ratting come first. So let's talk about clear up your rat. Can we?
Let me tell you this. When Wack's in your corner, you can't win. I think Wack came into this conversation. He fucks with P. By the way, I'll tell you how that works. P, Birdman and them, P actually has a real close connection to Lucian Grange, who actually has Trippy 6ix9ine, all those people. Wack works alongside those people on the executive arm.
That was a pure like chastising.
But I understand from Wack point of view because that's his business partner.
Yeah, of course.
So what he doesn't care. Like Wack even said it. Like it doesn't matter if you snitch or not. That's still my boy. Which I agree with that.
Wack is definitely, you know, addressing the badness, or at least something that's not going to be good, of perpetuating this kind of thing and the whole culture, and like kind of talk about snitching and rats and like, you know, what is the street codes and. You know, at the end of the day, like this is people with families and stuff. Even the guy who got shot, you know, that's a man with a family.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true. He came out from jail and then he died
Yeah.
Now, allegedly, I'm going to throw alleged in there.
Better throw every alleged possible, otherwise Cardi B is going to come after us.
Did you think P have something to do behind that? Because what's his name? Whatever his name is, Stunna, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He came out from jail. That's the dude that was chasing P around. Right. He came out from jail 6 months later. He died. Or whatever the situation is. Hey. So do you think there was like a phone call that man was like, yo.
Hey man, the world we live in with conspiracies being basically.
It's conspiracy. This is like, Fox. No, I'm joking. This is Rumble. No, I'm joking.
Tucker Carlson on next. No, but seriously, you never know in this day and age. Yeah. And unfortunately so, when money talks, money talks. And look, you can make allegations. That's all you can do at the end of the day, unless proof comes forward and courts, you know, proceed. But at the end of the day, when money talks, if you got money backing you and things happen randomly to be in your favor, like, you know, getting into, we don't even want to talk about some of the conspiracies that are out there which money are involved in, you know, because we're about to get banned on YouTube. But, you know, it's a possibility. It's always going to be a possibility, man. Yeah. You know?
Man, it's sad, man. It's just sad. Like, I wouldn't say that's snitching, bro.
I'm with you.
You know what I mean? Your friend died. What
are you supposed to do?
This dude trying to kill you. Like, I want you to get 120 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't want you to come out of jail.
Well, you know, it's just, I guess this is the argument, right? Because the whole street code thing, I have no idea what it is, people. I'm not a part of it. I'm just observing. I'm like on the sidelines of a, you know, I'm just like, what is this?
But the thing is he a civilian or is he a gangster though?
He admits himself. He put up a post.
Civilian.
Yeah, he put up a post like, I've never been, you know, part of the street.
How about the street life?
And, you know, and I came up and I'm trying to help people get out of there. And that's maybe what you should do.
And he's been doing that. Look what he's doing with the record label.
His track record speaks loudly of doing that. So he has a point. And the other thing is, you know, if you're not a part of the streets, should you be held accountable as a part of a street code?
Yeah.
It's tough, you know? Like we joke about it.
But then again, that's because he's in hip hop. If he wasn't in that business realm, if he was just a regular doctor, if he was like a regular person, we wouldn't be like, oh, that's snitching.
Any other genre? What other genre is there a code like that?
That is true too.
What other genre is there a code like that? Now, name one.
We disrespect our elders. We tell them they old school, they trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And somehow the music gets intertwined with actual reality and like things that are happening on the ground level in the streets. You know, and that to me is kind of dangerous, obviously.
Yeah, is that fake it to make it? That's that saying that messed up hip hop in the 90s, bro. I think because now once you're in hip hop, automatically you're a gangster. Like this poor guy, Pierre P. Thomas. Is he Haitian?
He might
be. That's a Haitian name, son.
Yeah,
well, but anyway, Pierre, you know what I mean? Over here is trying to do good in the community.
Well, he's done.
You know what I mean? He's a CEO of Quality Control. Yeah. Great label.
And their artists are making money. It's not like those artists are getting swindled out of their you know, royalties and so forth.
Not only that, they're changing the culture with the rap, like
they're leading the way right now.
Exactly.
You know? So it's hard to argue with that. Hard to argue with what he's contributed. You know? There's a lot of families eating off his work. So how can you hate on the man?
So, and also, I feel like 1090 Jake is also doing his job. I don't think he should be.
I
don't think people should be mad. I think he should also show the white culture too, how they messing up.
Yeah.
I think there should be a balance on that. But besides that, it does look like he's trying to put the culture down.
It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Especially, let's say you're hip hop based. And that's fair enough if he is hip hop based. There's not a lot of Caucasian rappers that you can talk about. You're just going to talk about Jack Harlow every week. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be able to do that. So,
yeah, that's true.
So if he's all about hip hop, then fair enough. You're going to talk about, you know, the black community a lot. This is hip hop.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But at the end of the day, though, if you know, especially in this day of clout and especially this day of reporting on certain things, everything's reported on social media. There's no news outlets that do this. So if you're part of that thing, right, 1090 Jake, then you have to know that certain backlash is going to be coming your way based on your, based on a bunch of things.
I think there's paperwork behind Machine Gun Kelly. 1090 Jake, go find those paperwork.
Ooh.
Some of those white coaches, some of these white rappers got to snitch. It's part of the culture.
What do you mean it's got to snitch?
Had to.
What do you mean had to?
I mean, it's part of the culture. It seems like everybody's snitching now. It seems like everybody's snitching. All the rappers that I like is snitching.
No, but I just
P's not snitching. I don't care what people say.
You know what I
Troy
don't like?
Ave did not snitch. P didn't snitch.
You know what I don't like? And this can go for hip hop. It can go for anything. And look, this is my opinion. You can take it or leave it, people. But that's it. You're here to listen, so just listen up.
That's it.
When it comes to kind of like supporting it, like, I don't know. It's tough, man. Because snitching, why do you gotta blanket term everything? Look, like, when you just say, oh, he snitched and he's a rat, and you just blanket term any sort of...
And then move the goalposts.
Yeah, exactly. Any sort of interaction, even with any authority, any sort of, police or whatever, if there's a legitimate reason for you making statements, legitimate reasons where, there are criminal activities going on, all that stuff, that doesn't matter. The snitching is like a blanket term. It's like saying drugs. It's just
Son,
like
it's a lie, period. Let me tell you how it's a lie. Gangster or not, if something bad happened in your house, the first thing you're gonna do is call the freaking cops. You know what I mean? I don't care what happened, if you're a gangster or not. Right. You know what I mean? 80% of the time, you call the police. If you get into a car accident, you're not going to call the police?
You would hope the system works and works for you. That's what it's supposed to do.
It's just so stupid, man.
I know. That this is the unfortunate thing. It's a dichotomy of like, yes, there's certain examples where...
He's just like an atheist. It doesn't matter if you're atheist or not. You still say, "Oh God!" If you stub your toe, bro.
Jesus, help me, Lord. Jesus,
oh my God!
Lord.
Like, you know what I mean? You hear screaming, "Oh my God! Oh Lord!" You stub your toe. You know what I mean?
That reminds me of something funny. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a video going around TikTok of a girl in the Nigerian plane leaving Lagos or something like that, and is experiencing some heavy turbulence, and then the plane, dude, and like every single person on the plane, Lord, not today! I will not die today! Not today! I will not.
You see what I mean? That's
Jesus,
what I'm saying.
Help me! And you know what? They probably saved that lie. All the people must be thanking the prayer warriors.
Damn right.
Because that plane landed.
And you know what's funny behind that too? I bet you 80% of them are atheists.
Yeah.